if we have 500,000 more people coming down to the middle area and to the south area, we cannot cope. No hospital system can cope with that amount of people. So, sorry, now, is that, can you wiggle your toes? That's good, and you can feel me too. We are trying to treat as many people as we can. We don't have enough material, we don't have enough medication. The number of patients, and particularly people coming down from Gaza, this is also medical patients, is starting to overwhelm the facilities which were already too full from before. So we're finding that there are a lot of people with dirty wounds, with wounds that have not been treated for a long time, not because there's any fault of the medical establishments, but they've moved, had to move out of Gaza City, they've moved from one hospital to the next, and then at last come down to us here. So we're finding a lot of older and dirty wounds, and this is an increasing problem with more and more numbers coming in. That's good. Can you wiggle your fingers for me? That's good. And squeeze my fingers hard. And he can feel me too. We need more hospitals, but more than that, we need the shelling to stop. We need the bombing to stop. We need the frontiers open, the border open, so we can get medication in to deal with the problems we have now. It's healing well, so that's good news. How about now? When I first got here a month ago, we were seeing 30, 50, 100 patients coming in to our red zone, these are the most critical patients that we see. And these are all poor people. These are people trying to find food. These are people trying to do their best to look after their families. And they are being injured in very terrible ways, with shrapnel injuries, some with blast injuries, and many with bullet wounds. That would be that thing about equipment and not having enough.
I didn't know that.
We are seeing conflict, the wounds of conflict that are like I have never seen before. So we are seeing a lot of patients who have bullet wounds to the head, to the chest, to abdomen, and that is in numbers, and these are often young men. We are seeing many shrapnel injuries, and this is in children, women, children. These are all civilians. So we are seeing it's like a conveyor belt of death and injury that we are seeing coming through the bigger hospital here in Nasser. Even in our hospital here in Muwasi, we've seen sometimes mass casualties of 30 or 40 people coming in within a very short space of time. And in our hospital, which is so small, that completely overwhelms our ability to look after those patients. In Nasser, the hospital is bigger, but even so, sometimes they are having, over the last 3 months, they've been having up to 150 patients coming in 1 hour. And there is no hospital in the world that can deal with that amount of serious injured patients and cope. A lot of the wounds are not healing because many patients are not having adequate food to eat. Their nutrition is poor, there's not enough protein in their diet, and so the wounds do not heal. And the scars from the operation sites break open again. Very good surgeons, very good Palestinian, very good international surgeons, but the wounds just open because the patient has no nutritional strength to make their tissues and their flesh heal again. So that is a difference now from before when I was here a year and a half ago, and that is definitely something which is going to be a problem for the coming months as well. Well done. I've seen a lot of children wounded here. A lot of them are shrapnel. So the children come in with, for a tiny piece of shrapnel in the abdomen, for example, can cause a lot of damage. So we're seeing shrapnel in children's, in their faces, in their heads. Very often a tiny bit of shrapnel that goes into a child's head can cause them to bleed in their brain and often be near death. So by the time they come to us, they may live, they may not live. No, it has to get into a bag. Has this been used? Yeah.